When you came here with Celtic, you decided not to train on the artificial pitch, saying it made 0 sense, and tonight you are. Is there a recognition there that you're learning from what happened before? Is it a different approach?
No, it was different circumstances, and it was just a different scenario with Celtic. But tonight was more about, we've done this, we did it at Frankfurt, we've done it through Europe. We just feel it works better for us, and the players are used to coming the night before, training at the venue, so made sense to do that this year.
Tom, should wait for the mic.
Hi Ange. Obviously James Maddison and Lucas Bergwijn are creative midfielders. It feels like the onus might be a bit more on Dejan Kulusevski coming into this for that part. What have you made of his form since he's come back from injury, and how much do you think he can step up in that void?
Yeah, look, certainly it's good to have Decky available because, obviously, like you said, with Lucas and Matters, different players, obviously, but, like you said, very creative, both of them going down in the same week. Great that Decky's back. He obviously missed a lot of football, and it always takes a while to get his rhythm, and I feel like he's been getting stronger every game, and certainly against West Ham you could see he's starting to get his rhythm again, and the thing with him is, irrespective of that, he's going to work his socks off for the team. He's got an unbelievable engine, he doesn't stop running, and it'll be important for us.
Tom?
Hi Ange, I'm just wondering what your mindset is going into this match, obviously with the 2-goal lead. What's been your message to the players? Is it to sort of go and win the game again, or to kind of consolidate, hold what you have?
No, I think it's just approaching it the same way we have the rest of our campaign, really. I think away from home we've been really, you've got to be really disciplined and organised whenever you're playing away in Europe, and irrespective of the scoreline. And I think what the last goal and right through the campaign, particularly through the knockout stage, and legs, whatever we've needed to do, they've done it, within the confines of our game plan, and like I said, being organised, whether that was, we had to beat AZ at home and could have got nervy, and the boys handled that really well, and we had to go to Frankfurt and win, and tough venue and imposing sort of atmosphere, and again I think the lads handled it really well. It'll be a similar sort of mindset for tomorrow.
George, please.
And I assume Sonny's not travelled.
Yeah.
How much of a blow is that? And also, how is Dom after missing Sunday?
Dom's good. He's ready to go. He trained fully the last couple of days, so he's no problem. Disappointing for Sonny. He was pushing hard. He has progressed. Possibility of him same time for us, but he hasn't trained with the team yet. So, but he is progressing. So we'll just wait and see how he goes.
Matt.
Hello, and can I ask about the comments by Arsene Wenger again? It sort of comes up that this idea that winning this competition shouldn't be a place in the Champions League. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, that's a debate that's been raging for years, mate. Like, at least the last 8 days. I've never heard that before. So, I've said it before, mate. Spurs does crazy things to people. It does. You put that club into any sentence or any issue, and invariably they all come out and try and diminish as much as they can. Why wasn't it an issue before and it's an issue now? What's the difference? I don't understand what the difference is. The competition. Last year, fifth didn't get you into Champions League. This year it does. What does that mean? There were competition rules, and the rules say the winner goes into the first year, and there is an asterisk against it that you have to do something else as well. But it's Spurs, mate. They love it. Oh, they love it. You love it. I don't want to go down that road because I've got a great respect for Arsene. He's one of the legends of the game. But it does crazy things to people, mate. I love it. Bring it on.
Jack, please.
It's going to upset people, so that makes me happy.
Hi, Ange. You said Spurs does crazy things to people. Do you feel like you guys were 2 games away from changing some of that narrative, changing some of those perceptions?
I don't know if it'll change it, but certainly some of it becomes redundant for sure, because a big part of, a lot of the narrative around the club is that we haven't won for a very long time, anything. 15 years, I think, for any kind of trophy, 21 years for a European trophy, so I think that's part of it. I think some of it will still exist beyond that, but As I said, you kind of, from my perspective, how do you create a winning culture? It all starts with winning, you know, and I think the more experiences you have winning, and if you can, you know, land a trophy along the way, that certainly gives belief within the whole club that it's capable and possible of doing. But we've still got a big game tomorrow to even get through to get to a final before we can start sort of talking about that.
And Bodø Glimt player Fredrik Sjøvold said after the last game that your pressing was very bad. What is your response to that comment?
That's okay. It's a game tomorrow. All those things will be answered.
This wasn't my original question. Intrigued. You said that Spurs does crazy things to you. So
not to me. No.
Not to you.
No. I said to people, not to
me.
To
people.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I'm great. I'm definitely good. Yeah.
Okay, because I was intrigued how crazy Spurs has made you.
It hasn't made me crazy at all. I was talking about other people. I wasn't talking about me. I was asked a question about, you know, apparently there's a massive raging debate about the legitimacy of us, you know, or Man U potentially being in the Champions League next year, as if it's, you know, you need to change the rules because Spurs are involved. So, yeah.
You got your match against Villa moved. Does that mean you feel you have one foot in the final?
Oh my God. Yeah, next question, please. I got no idea. Yeah. You realise I'm the manager, yeah? I don't make the rules, I don't change fixtures, I'm the manager, yeah? Okay, yeah, go.
Playing here against Bodø Glimt, what is the biggest challenges facing them here?
I think, as I said, I think whenever you play away from home in Europe, I think it's always challenging, you know, it's always tough because obviously the opposition, you know, have the normality of, you know, the conditions and the stadium and, you know, the crowd behind them. So all those kind of things always make it different here. I think the fact that it's a semi-final is such a big game, irrespective, it's always going to be a bit tight and, you know, really tense throughout the whole game. And, you know, I think it's just the nature of the competition you're in and like I said, being in a semi-final that, you know, whether it was at our place first or at our place second, it would have been the same kind of scenario of, you know, I think two teams who know there's a big prize at the end and to get to a final and, you know, they have to perform tomorrow.